There are some friends that I can talk about feelings and really get deep into that kind of stuff with. And then there are some friends with whom I can just discuss things I like to watch, things I'm listening to these days, and stuff like that. And then there are friends with whom I can gossip. I know we shouldn't gossip, but like sometimes we gotta discuss our tea. Sometimes there's just too much tea to spill. So there's some friends who you would be like, hey, I really want to share this with you. Did you know that? Da 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 da. And then there are friends with whom you can just like enjoy and have party and be outgoing. And then there are friends with whom you can sit and relax and have a nice calming time. You cannot expect from your introvert friend to always be upbeat with you and be partying with you, and you cannot expect from your extrovert friend to just have a really nice calm serene zen garden kind of time with you, because that's just not their thing, that's just not their personality. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't call an introvert friend to a party or you wouldn't want to enjoy time with them. It's just like everyone is different, and it doesn't necessarily mean that a friend with whom you can talk about the trendy things and relative things is better than a friend with whom you can sit and talk about philosophies of different things and feelings and go deeper into those kind of talks. It doesn't mean that one or the other is better or superior. It's just that it is what it is. And I feel like that is the beauty of this relationship, because you can have as many friends as you want, as many different kinds of friendships as you want. And it doesn't mean that you cannot talk to one friend about things that you sometimes don't talk to them about. For example, there's a friend of mine with whom I wasn't initially ever talking about really deeper topics, like getting deep into our feelings and I don't know, traumas and past stories. But once it happened that I did talk to them about things and they shared their experiences and we had a really nice deep talk, and it was amazing. It felt amazing. Sometimes I can have a really great party kind of time with my introvert friends, and it feels amazing. So it doesn't mean that, oh, this friend is just for internet gossip, this friend is just for pop culture topics, this friend is for my existential crisis, and this friend is for my parties. And it doesn't have to go that way. Whatever. I'm not like giving you a to do, a how to guide on friendships. I'm just talking about friendships. Even though I think I made it sound like a how to guide. Well, I did not do planning, as you can tell. Okay, here's the thing. I think I never truly understood the importance of friendship. Like I never really gave it a thought before I got roommates. Maybe because in one room you have all these different people. I was so blessed to get amazing roommates, and they are the best of my friends. There, for the first time, I guess, I realized how friendships are different and they're all equally important, and how I had different kind of relationship with each of my roommate, but I cared about them all equally and I loved them all equally. When I sat and thought about it, it was weird but really nice when I realized that, oh, I have this kind of relationship with her and this kind of relationship with her and this kind of relationship with her, but hey, I love them all. Hey, we are all amazing. And we also had like a shared friendship. Oh my god, there's so much to say about friendships. Man. Okay, if I was making it sound like a how to guide to friendship, I'm really gonna change it to like a tribute to friendship, because that was what it was about. So I do realize that I am at this stage, like really blessed to have so many different friends in my life that I hold really dear to my heart, that I love. And I know that this is such a privilege and such a blessing to find good friends. And Alhamdulillah, I have found some amazing friends in my life. And as I'm growing up, I now know that I have reached a point where it's only a matter of time before I would like stop getting really good friends. Like, I think I'm at a point where now when I would find someone, I can just call them friend and not have a friendship with them. I hope that's not the case, and I'm not stereotyping it. Like stereotyping? I don't know. I'm just not saying it as a fact that this is what happens, but well, historically speaking, it is what happens to most people. Like, I know my dad has some friends who are like his wonderful friends now, but he only got them like I was there when we he met these people and made friendships with them. So that means there's still hope for us to find good friends even after we become dads and moms and like reach a certain age, we can still find friends. But just like generally speaking, there's only, yeah, you get my point. So I guess I've really started to realize the importance of friendship and realize the importance of all the different friendships that I have in my life, and just really hold them close and appreciate them for who they are, what they have given me, the relationship that we have built, and just really be mindful about how amazing it is to have friends. And of course, I'm not saying like if you have a great relationship, a great friendship with somebody, you're not gonna have any downs with them. Of course, friendship comes with ups and downs and sometimes even breakups, sadly. Sometimes you have to break up. You have to, or circumstances make you break up with some of your best friends. And it's sad and tragic, and that is also why I have now started to just really appreciate and be grateful about the friendships that I do have. Recently, I talked to an old friend of mine that I'm no longer in that phase of my time where we became friends, and we talked a lot. We caught up with each other and had a lovely conversation. She was so cute about the podcast, and she asked me, "Hey, what's the next episode gonna be about?" And I wasn't 100% sure that I was gonna do the episode on friendships, but I was sort of 80% leaning towards this topic. And she started suggesting me topics like talk about this, and was like, "Hey, mention me in one of your podcasts, like in a sly way, and I'm gonna guess if you mention me or not." And I was just like laughing inside. It was like, "You're so cute." Like, that was so cute of her. And here you go. I'm talking about you. Guess who you are? Of course, you asked me for it. This is a friend that I can safely say that I haven't laughed in my life as crazily as I have with this friend of mine, and we only spent a very short amount of time together. Like, compared to all the other friends that I have, we weren't together for that long, and it was only a very particular place where I was with her, and it was really fun. I think this friend was one of the biggest reasons that I got through that phase of my life, because it was a really tough phase of my life and we had crazy fun. I'm not like a very party kind of girl, but To be honest, every day with this friend was like a party because we were laughing, we were having so much fun every day, and it's not like we were partying every day. Of course not. She made this time so bearable and so fun, and I'm really grateful for that. And it was really nice catching up with her again and reconnecting. I mean, we never really fell out of touch, but we hadn't talked in a while, and it was nice. Also, can I mention like there's some friends that you can directly tell them how much they mean to you, but there's some friends, I don't know, it happens with me. I cannot tell these people, these friends of mine, these really amazing people that I love. I can't really tell them that I love them. Even like some with some friends you just have this, you use this really funny kind of tone, and it's almost like you can never really talk about feelings, and especially not about each other. So there are some friends of mine that I can't constantly, or really not even constantly, like not even once in a while, I cannot go to them and be like, hey, I really love you and I really appreciate you and stuff like that, because they're gonna make fun of you, and you're also gonna make fun of yourself if you're gonna say that to them. But I'm using this episode as a safe place to tell all of the people that I have friendships with that I love you all, and I am really, really happy that I met you guys. And thank you for being in my life, and thank you for our friendship, and I love you guys.